Hello,
Yes, hello Rameshwarji, how are you?
I am fine. What about you?
I'm also fine. So let's start our topic for today, which is
Okay.
water crisis and rainwater harvesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what do you think about this topic? Or rather say, why we are facing water problem?
See, basically, what is water problem or water crisis? It's that we are not getting sufficient water for our daily use, for drinking, okay,
Hmm.
clean access to water, isn't it?
Yeah.
But see, what is the major cause that nowadays people are having that boarding facility? They are just taking out underground water, but where they are not understanding that from where do we get this underground water? Actually, underground water, there is only one source of water in our country, and or else say in the whole world there is one source of water, and that major source of water is rain,
Yeah.
and we don't have rain throughout the year. There is a timing. During the monsoon period, in the rainy season, we get rain, but when we get rain, we get the whole year's water, but we are not able to store that water.
Hmm.
We are just taking out water from underground, and we are not able to recharge that underground water. So when we are not the we have now concrete roads, even in the parks, also in the pavement areas, everywhere we have that concrete material, and so water is not able to seep inside, and we are just taking out in some places. And this season I have seen that in Mumbai, in Bangalore, in Indore, in Odisha, and the in everywhere you will hear that people are facing this problem. In Bangalore, I have day before yesterday I read that in Bangalore, if anybody in Mumbai also, if anybody is going to do that boarding, new boarding, then it will be punishable. You
Okay.
can understand the situation which the country is going through. But the thing is, and one more interesting thing, actually I don't really remember it very nicely, but still I would like to mention it, that in Bangalore, no, there is no river, as there is rivers in Dhanbad. River Damodar is there, in Ranchi also, Harmu and Swarnirekha flow. Bangalore is a city where there is no river, I think, if I am not wrong.
Okay.
But still, the ancient people uh, did some, they made some lake type of thing, which help them to face this water problem, and they had sufficient of water throughout the year. But now they are facing these problems. We are now more equipped with these technologies. We are more educated, more modern science has developed so much, but still now we are facing these problems which earlier we were not facing. One more thing, one, you can also say that population is increasing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But in spite of that also, we have lacked that proper management, and that's why
Yeah.
we are facing this water management problem, water crisis.
But I think the main problem is the mentality of people. That people aren't aware. And if they will be
See,
made aware by the government and the society, I think they will listen.
yes.
And if they will be
See,
taught,
people.
yeah, and if they will taught and if they will be taught properly in the schools, or if this will be inculcated in the school curriculum, I think everybody will know about this problem and the solution as well. So I think then implementation will become easier.
Yes, of course. See, in NCRT, there is water management and rainwater harvesting chapter. Okay. And one more thing, as you told that if they will, people aren't aware of this situation. See, the government, the people who are in the government administration sector, as there is BDO in the block level, SDM in the subdivisional level, there is DC, and in the lower levels also, in the gram panchayats also, the pradhans and or other people. See, they should go, they should organize sabhas in the village or in their area, and they should tell people about this problem. They should give them solutions. Yes, this is the solution. And there are many, I'm not remembering the name of the place, but there are some place where people of this administrative department have solve this problem with the help of the villagers. And now that place where there was very much problem of this water, now they are having sufficient of water. They have learned how to store water, how to manage these problems, and now they are doing very well. In Mumbai also, there is one green mission organization. Okay, their work is to just recharge those dried up boring wells. They go to places in Mumbai, Bangalore, and other Pune and all places they go. They teach people how to recharge their boardings, and save this water, let them seep into the underground and all. See, if people are made aware, but people are not being made aware, it should be incorporated in the uh, curriculum, how to manage rainwater, how to manage rainwater, how to recycle water, and
Yeah,
all the
that
things.
too is important. But most people don't think of recycling water.
Yes, yes. See, people
Yeah.
don't think of recycling water, but see, as we use the water, if they are people, if people are taught, if they are made aware of these things, then maximum of the water can be made recycled. Okay, as yesterday or day before yesterday only, I read that in Hong Kong, people use sea water, that salty water, in the flush,
Yeah.
and by doing so they save a lot of water. So the places in our country where this can happen, in the coastal
At
areas
least
in
in the coastal
Mumbai,
areas, yes.
yeah, yeah, obviously we can also do the same, and by doing this we'll save so much of water. Yes, people
Hmm.
have to think. See, if there is a problem, there are solutions, and people will have to take it out. People will have to think of those solutions.
Definitely. But the administrators in India aren't that efficient.
uh, See,
They aren't working that much among the people to make them aware.
yes,
Most people
but the
don't even
government should.
know.
Yes, yes, most people don't even know. I do agree. But see, if there is a problem, we will have to some NGOs, some government. If you are telling that administrative officers are not aware of these things, or
No, they
they
are
are not
aware. They
eligible,
are aware. They
they are,
know
but
what's
they
the cause of the problem. They even know the solution. But they don't just impart them or pass on that thing to the masses.
but they will have to do this when they are facing a lot of problem. Some, they should they can also appoint some NGOs for this work. They are very good at some, there are some NGOs which particularly work on this water management and rainwater harvesting and all. They can work on these things. There is one green mission called organization which works for this. They can appoint them, they will go and teach them. uh, they can go in the colonies, in the villages, in the colonies, and they can get the solution of their so big problem which the world is facing. And India is really very in a very alarming state. India
Yes.
is facing this problem.
Hmm. No, one more thing can be done now, that water crisis problem and its solution can be incorporated even in the movies and OTTs, the series and serials as well. And even
Yes,
they
yes,
can be made
definitely.
part. They can be made part of stories as well, and news channels as well. Even in the advertisement, if they will just publish this thing now, I think that might help people making aware.
See, in the news channels, when or in any OTT, when the ads are run, na, they can add a short ad of rainwater harvesting, that
Yeah.
how common people can just collect the water coming in the rainy season, the water which falls on their terrace and all. They can just make a channel and they can put, and it is not very costly. Government should also give assistance for this type of subsidy should be provided, or in the village or other places people should go, they can give training, they can help them out to do this, make this setup, and by this this problem will be solved. See, if there is a problem now, and really the people want to come out of those problems, they will come. The government should come, they should publish ads for this in every ott, in every, and they can also one more thing is there, that they can use social media. There
Yeah.
are many content creators, and they
Mm.
can ask them to make content on this rainwater harvesting,
Mm.
and this will help the people, because nowadays people are consuming a lot of content from social media.
Yeah. These days, the main source of information has become social media only.
Yes.
Very less people watches just news channels. You can say only the
Yes,
old
and
people
that's
watches news channels who can't operate the multimedia sets.
yes, yes. That's why I told you that in social media, some famous content creators should be asked to make uh, reels on this topic, and this should be
Hmm.
done, and this will
At
help
least
a
in the
lot.
serials, look, at least in the series and the, which are having some, which are of some length, you can say. So
Yeah, yeah.
they can ask to ask them to incorporate this thing, and somewhere or the other they can put or put out this problem for a minute or so. Even then, that
Yes,
will
yes.
work in just making people aware.
See, one more thing, that I follow some environmentalist people, okay,
Okay.
and there I saw a content that in cities when people are having bungalows, they make lawn for parties and all. Okay, they have big lawns, and in that lawn they just plant some artificial plants, and that see they keep big, they can decorate their lawn by planting good amount of trees which can be which will look decorative also, also, and that will help also our environment also. See, one should plant more and more trees also. It will also help in holding the water. If you just cut down the trees in the and you will try to just build this concrete buildings jungle, then how you can expect that you will get the water? You will have to face this crisis also. But together, as a with the help of the government, ngos, and the common people should come together and solve this problem. And see, if anybody is having house, and they are having roof and all, they can just collect, channelize those water. They can government should help them, they should go door by door, and in some places, no, rainwater harvesting is, that setup is very compulsory, and it should
Mm.
be made a compulsion, that no, if you are building a house, if you are owning a house, then rainwater harvesting setup is very much compulsory for you. And if the government doesn't take steps, then people will have to face these consequences. And you know, one more thing, some people are aware of this problem, and they are solving this problem by themselves only.
Yeah.
They're trying to do, yes, they're trying to do this their own setup. They're trying to learn from in social media, or the places, ngos and all, they go visit, they learn this process, and they start doing this also.
Mm.
They are doing
No,
this
yeah, I think
by
the
themselves.
government too has made laws also that if somebody is having a particular amount of area, then they will have to just set up a water harvesting system.
Yes, yes, it's very compulsory. And see,
Yeah, even in
there
towns, I
are
think
laws.
everywhere it's prevalent. I think so.
See, there
Though
are
most people
laws.
aren't doing that thing because of the corrupt practices of the officials, but I think government has definitely made laws for this thing.
Yes, see. I'm not telling that there are not laws are not formed. Laws are formed, but they should be made compulsory for doing the following those laws, or else they will be punishable, they will be charged for it, fines should be imposed, these
Hmm.
things should be done.
But I think now that this problem haven't aggravated it too much. That's why the people are and the politicians are taking it lightly. And if things will get worse, then definitely they will have to pay attention. They won't have any choice. Yeah, now it's okay. Yeah,
Yes,
because everybody is taking it lightly even now.
yes, yes,
And
people
until
are
in
taking
India,
it lightly.
there is one more culture is there. Na? The until unless people faces the problem, they don't think about the solutions. There are few people,
Yes,
educated people, they do
definitely.
pay attention, but most people and mostly the masses also, they don't pay attention to the problem. And even now, you will find lots of people waste water.
Yes, definitely. In our neighborhood, there is a family. They face this water crisis. Their boring gets dry every in the summers, and they face this problem for at least matlab 2.5 months or 3 months. But again, when the rainy season comes and their boarding is recharged and starts coming, water starts coming out now, and in every day they will waste water. They will just switch on their boarding, and for the two or matlab in the whole day 2 or 3 times, and every time water just they overflow the water,
That's
and it's
Indian
so
mentality, you
painful
can
now.
say.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
and see, it's very astonishing for me just because they face this problem, but
Hmm.
in spite of that, they are not thinking of saving water. And the concept of recycling, reusing water or the other resources, this is not prevalent among people. They should be taught. I'm not blaming them that they don't know, but it's the job of our government, NGOs, that they should go, they should organize small nookers and all, and they should make people aware. See, I am not telling that in one day they will be aware, but when these things will be, they will see these things every now and then. In their when they will just click, just flip their mobile, then they will see in the news channels, in the nookers and all. Then they will be aware of these things.
Definitely
When
that
things
will
start
happen.
coming, yes, when things start coming every now and then, then people get aware of these things.
One more thing can be done that the government can make a provision or just start an app where people can post videos of these wrong things. Wherever some people will waste water, then people should be just be able to just post videos by making videos of those things, and then by watching those videos, the officials should punish those people by monetary, you can say in monetary terms. I think that will be
Yes,
good.
yes, this is
Because
also
anybody,
very,
look,
yes, this is
anybody,
also very
whosoever will
helpful.
see anybody wasting water, then one can just make a video and post that video on the app, on government app, and then government should take action against that culprit. Then I think
Yes, yes,
it
this is
will be a good
also
step
very
and people will
useful.
start paying attention because then they will require to pay money. And if they
Yes,
will
yes,
just repeat
definitely.
the offense, then they should be put behind bars for a few days.
Yes, and this is our Indian mentality that unless and until we are charged some, impose some monetary fines, we don't just try to pay attention to that problem.
Hmm, that's why. So there are
No,
many
this is
steps
a
which
very
the
good
government and
idea.
society can take to just improve the situation. And afforestation too is a very good step because if people
Yes, yes,
will do
definitely.
or government will just encourage afforestation, then uh, tree density will increase, and because of the rainwater too will increase. And if rainfall will increase, then definitely we won't be facing that kind of problem. Along with that, people and society too will have to take care that they must not waste water and
Yes, yes,
some
definitely.
punishable things too can be done by the government. And but
Yes,
the most
definitely.
important thing is that the government should pay attention to the growth of population because until unless we will pay attention to that problem, we can't solve any of our problems.
Yes, definitely. All these things need to be imposed.
Hmm. Anything you like to add on this thing?
No, no, I am done with the topic.
Okay, then I think that we should just wrap up this session. Okay, thanks
Yes,
for joining.
definitely.
Bye.
Okay. Yes. Bye.